guys, and welcome to another day of VEDA. Today is Mom Monday. So in a past video, I talked a little bit about how I started my homeschool preschool journey over the last year. And today I want to do a curriculum review, a bit of an unboxing, a bit of an opinion. And we are talking about Hooked on Phonics, Learn to Read Levels 1 and 2. These are the preschool books. They are on paper designed for 3 and 4-year-olds, emergent readers. I did purchase these when I purchased them, my daughter was 1. But I don't think she was 1 when we actually started. I think she had just turned 2. She's almost, as I'm recording this, I'm recording a couple of these Mom Mondays ahead of time, and I think this might come after my daughter's birthday. As I'm recording this, she is almost 3. So I bought them as a 2-pack, and it came in a sleeve and 2 of these boxes. This is the level 2 box. We are almost done with level 2, so I can give you a really good opinion on the whole preschool program for Hooked on Phonics. So I don't have the first box anymore. I just have this box to hold my stuff together in. What you get with both curriculums is you get a workbook. So this is our level 1 workbook and our level 2 workbook. And I'll do a quick flip through in a little bit. You get a workbook. You get some great cute little books that go along with different units and concepts that are going on with the words, whether it's a week that's listed, a lesson that's listed about rhyming, so it'll tell you stuff like focus on the rhyme. If it's a lesson about the whole alphabet and pointing out different things in the alphabet. My daughter loves these little Hooked on Phonics books a lot. To the point where I wanted to pull them all out and show you, because we've read all of these kind of books with the Hooked on Phonics characters already. And I'm not entirely sure where they all are, because she drags them around and she reads them. A particular one that we really like is Make Room for Zelda, and I currently just can't get a hold of that because she won't pry it away. That goes through a room with all the different letters of the alphabet, and it mentions things, but it also has artwork with different things that start with that letter. And it's a great conversation starter, pointing things out, what words start with that letter, and I love it. But they also end, the preschool ones end with beautiful books. We haven't gotten to this one yet. This is the one for level 2. And they are much more like a formal book. These are a lot simpler. This one has just a little more, I think, in-depth language, and the art in this one and the other one called the cereal box. This one is called the party. This is the end of level 2. The art is just really detailed, and it's lovely. The art in these books, it's cute, it's fun, but very simple. That book is kind of like your big reward for finishing the series, the level that you're working on. Sorry, it's been a bit of a long day, but that's your big reward. You get to read that. And there are a lot of things I like about this program. And another thing I like are the things that come with it some more. So both of these come with a DVD. I can point out, I have the Hooked on Phonics Learn to Read physical set. They are really pushing, when you look at stuff online, their subscription service, digital, do stuff. They'll mail you books, they'll do things. But I really like having just letting me do what I want, because it's designed as a 20-minute a day program. Like I said in my other video, I did not use it in that way at all. I do it once or twice a week because we're doing other stuff and it's not overwhelming to do things. So it's different. But what comes with the physical set is a DVD. And yeah, we still have a DVD plugged into our TV. We still have a VCR plugged into our TV, actually. But, you know, we do the whole gamut from VCR, Blu-ray, and streaming. But this is really fun. I will, when I get around to talking about different pluses and minuses, level 1 and level 2 are almost identical.
One more, Mommy. One more.
The DVDs are great, but they are essentially the same thing. There's a little difference. But the songs, it's songs that go with the letters. It practices sounds. And it has these little additional skit things that go in it. And my daughter loves it. The songs are really fun. My husband and I have favorites out of the songs. We never watched it just one unit at a time. It's meant to go at the end of it at a specific point as a review concept, but we just kind of always plop them on, and she never just wants to watch one unit. She wants more Hooked on Phonics movies, and I think that's a great reference to what it is. Both of the kits also come with a set of flashcards. This is level 2. Level 1 has everything just uppercase because that's your focus. Level 2 has the flashcards in uppercase and lowercase, and the back has pictures. And again, like all color stuff, very, very nice, of words that make sound of the letter. So the things that I like and things that I don't like are a mix. I think if you're just looking for something simple and fun for your kid, I think it's great. Since these are for 3 and 4-year-olds, like I said, my daughter has gone through both of these throughout her second year and has done great with it. If your kid has done nothing, doesn't know any letter sounds, doesn't know anything, and they're 3 or 4, I guess it's cool. But I think this was really at her level at that age. The regular lessons kind of look like this. In level 1, you have a place to color the letter. Practice making the letters with your fingers. We also used a pencil or a crayon or a marker on those, but it says just to use your fingers. Showing you items that start with that letter. And one thing I love about this, and why I would really recommend it, is if you are doing a letter a day, a letter a week, and you only do this once a week like we did, what's great about it is it has activities. Like this is the letter S, and it talks about making an S out of spaghetti, lying in the floor in the shape of an S, using sand, silly string. There's a lot of very multiple learning style concepts, which I think is wonderful to express the letter S. We were doing R this week with the level 2. And as we do it, we kind of bounce around based off the letter we're doing with our co-op group, so we don't go in order anymore. But we did a project with rice and glue, and she had so much fun. So if you're trying to do a simple, easy homeschooling from home for preschool, whether it's because COVID and little kids don't really know how to wear a mask very well and they sneeze and touch everything, and our littles are not going to get the vaccine for a long time, or is it just something you want to do on the side? It's not overwhelming. And it is fun. She likes it. She cheers for Hooked on Phonics, and I hope she continues to cheer for school. There's also a review section, which I like, where you practice circling and lines. And again, games and activities. These go with our flashcards. So there's movement, there's touch, there's games, there's crafts a little bit. There is a lot of fun in this book if you're using it as a curriculum concept for little guys that don't know their letters. This, along with the letter factory, and if I'm being honest, I think the letter factory is the bigger aspect, but this, along with the letter factory, led my daughter. She recognizes all her sounds, so all her basic sounds. We haven't worked on long and short vowels and stuff like that, but she recognizes all the major sounds for all her letters, and she does know upper and lower case, now that we've gone mostly through this. Both of them also have kind of little activities at the unit start. So this one is about rhyming. Level 2 is a little different. Find you one she didn't color. She's gotten into a scribbling phase, so a lot of these have big scribbles over it, which is fine at her age. So letter K. So we still have our coloring, and these are upper and lower case now. And the activities, which again, I love the activities. I think it's super fun. Instead of practicing the letters with your finger, which I really wish, in all honesty, they would do, because we have introduced the lower cases now. They've taken that out entirely for level 2. But this is also a really awesome part, because you get to draw lines each week to things that make that sound. And I'm so impressed with my daughter. She's doing great. She will point out stuff before we even talk about them, so I'm very proud of her on that. So I also enjoy just the little bits about rewards. So this is the review section here in the older one. There's a lot of looking for the sounds and pictures in here. But I love the stickers. There's a little spot on each page to put a sticker. She gets very excited about picking out what color, and it's got to be the specific one of that color, and it brings her a lot of pride. And I just love a good certificate at the end of the book. We cut out the one from level 1. It's on our fridge. I might even put it up in a frame once we're done with this, which we almost are. And let her, be very proud of it and take pictures and show her family in Zoom calls and stuff, because she's worked hard to understand and to grow. Now, pluses and minuses. I do, like I said, I really enjoy it for a little guy. We are about to start, when this is done, a program for 4 and 5-year-olds. This is a 3 and 4 program, and she'll be 3 when we start the next program. So I understand that I've been working really hard with her, doing lots of games, lots of other stuff. So your kid might be at that level at 3 and 4. It's just kind of up to where you are. Do they know their letter sounds? Are they going to want to sit and do this, figure out for your kid's level? I'm glad I bought the 2-pack, but if you can't find the 2-pack for a good price, you might want to just decide to do one. It is a bit repetitive. I'm talking about a bit of a negative. So the movie that I love, level 1's movie. This is level 1 right here. It has these cute little songs. The songs aren't all different. Some of the letters have the same song with a different letter and a letter sound put in. So like we even joked, but like, well, we like the O sound better than when it has other letters because we think it goes better with O. But my daughter doesn't mind that. The level 2 DVD is almost identical, and that's kind of a bummer. The only difference is instead of making the letter sound, they say the names of things that start with that letter. And frankly, if I were making that, I probably would still incorporate more of the letter sound with it because we are still connecting the upper and lowercase, both make that sound and stuff with the word. I also wish the level 2 had a bit more practicing with your finger and stuff for the lowercase letters. It kind of feels like they got pushed to the side in the process of learning. But I do really enjoy it. And honestly, if I couldn't have found it at a decent price and I was giving it out to you, there are things I love about level 2. I love the line drawing and practicing the words to the sounds. It's been really good for my daughter's development. But maybe I would just buy level 1 and incorporate some worksheets or pictures you print up of the lowercase letters, and maybe go to the dollar store and get a upper and lowercase flashcard set, because so much of it is repetitive. Some of the activities are pretty much the same. I don't think they are actually identical from letter to letter, but they feel a little repetitive from level 1 to level 2 that they do. And I love the activities, don't get me wrong. So yeah, that would be where I would be at. I would probably, if you can't find it at a decent price, if you find it at a good price combined, they're not overcharging, because again, they are really, really pushing the online program. And since we do it once a week, I don't feel like it's worth the money for us to do it in that way. I'd much rather have the DVD and the books at my disposal. Since they do it like that, if you're going to do it every day, maybe that'll be fine. I haven't used the online program. But yeah, if you can find it at a good price, the combined pack or both of them at a good price, I mean, you can even find, there are some people that don't let their kids color in it at all, especially because of the first level and stuff, the finger touch. There are people that just don't do that. You can find it at a good price secondhand. Actually, really, we were really enjoying this. So I happened to see someone on Facebook Marketplace that was selling pretty much the whole set after this for like $20, which was amazing. And the only one of them had anything in it at all, and it was just a sticker. So I bought all of them for later when we go along to it. I do think it is a big jump between this emergent reader levels and the K level as I've looked through it. So I've said we're not going to K right now. I do have it, and I do plan to do it at some point with my daughter as our like fun activity after we maybe go through our next workbook we're going to do, which is K Primer from Good and the Beautiful. And maybe she'll be up to it then, because we're going to start working on blending letters and words and stuff like that in a more formal way. And if she's ready, cool, I'll probably make another video for you guys. But yeah, I do think it's a good program. And if you can find it for a decent price, sometimes it's very expensive online. Sometimes it's a good, decent price. Buy it and do it with your littles. Again, my 2-year-old has flourished with this program, along with the other things that we incorporate into our day. So, but again, if you have to choose, I would choose just one. If money is an issue, and you'll do fine. And it could go either way. If you have maybe a wipe away board and practice writing upper and lower, you might want to stick with just level 2. It's up to you. And yeah, so I will see you guys tomorrow for another day of VEDA. I'm so glad to join you. And next Monday will be another Mom Monday, which will again have a bit of a focus with our little homeschool journey that we've been going on. All right, talk to you later. God bless. Bye.